hiring teams, going solo, using AI, and everything in between. Today I'm sharing the actual playbook that is working right now. This isn't a LinkedIn fantasy, it is what is real in 2025 November. I have built systems across 3 different markets: IT contracting, video production, and now AI engineering. And I have trained with professionals in the background, and now I'm currently automating everything with N8N. When I started, I threw the budget at people. I was making good money from contracting, so I was ready to spend the money. My goal to create a team and build it and make it work. I was excited to get a designer, video editor, operations people. I wanted to do the whole setup. I was very optimistic I will be able to do this customer discovery and the initial product validation. That was brilliant. Use a team. In the beginning, I was very naive. I thought I hit the golden rush. I will be able to come out through this. But here is the brutal truth. It broke down in the couple of years and I was unable to make it work. The video editing took weeks. I'm right now doing it in less than 4 hours. It took me 4 weeks to be able to complete even a simple video. I was annoyed, and the backend automation with other developers, because I was working in IT contracting, just forget about it. It did not work because one developer's framework didn't match the others, and understanding it even took. The disappointing thing was I paid for the human intuition, but the reality is I got a human overhead instead. The cost structure broke down as the project slowed down, because if there is no cash in the bank, you will not be able to progress your projects. And also, one of my mentors even told me going back and forth in video production was the main cost that was driving everything down. So like everybody else, my next idea was I'm gonna go all in on AI and do everything with the automation. That was my... But honestly, I was thinking I was just an IT contractor, not a full-time video editor or an AI person. Honestly, I was still in an M-skilled mindset. I thought I was just an IT contractor, not a full-time video editor, and the AI could be delegated to somebody else. I was self-aware that I started everything with an employee mindset, not as a business mindset. I tried to do everything myself. My learning curve also ate all the budgets that I didn't have, and it made me shut down my own studio for the video production. What was the real problem? My real problem was me. I was very irrational about automation and irrational about planning. For me, I was getting overwhelmed doing rough cuts, scheduling, iterating on the content. Everything done by myself inefficiently because I didn't have the framework to work with the humans or nor with the AI. And I was getting exhausted under the chaos, and I was becoming unhappy, not satisfied on what I was working with. Everything shifted when I moved my mindset from the known state to the unknown state. I made sure that I moved like a strategist while creating my content, in my contraction and in the AI engineering. To be clear, AI is great for the repetitive, logical and time-consuming work, such as the N8N workflows that I'm using it for IT contracting, for repetitive tasks such as email pipelines, content scheduling. It works like a charm. Such as I build a team to be able to get all the recruiter emails. Right now N8N is doing it and putting it to a list automatically without me going back and forth and talking with the teams. For the strategic side, the cloud for building customer delivery frameworks and customer discovery, it is great. I can give my target audience, I can give my previous videos, and I will be able to create a script, the one that I'm reading right now, very easily, and it knows where to stop. Unlike myself, I will be changing the script all the time. And also, I stopped using only one tool to be able to do everything. Right now, I'm using the Canva and DaVinci Resolve. So the good thing is, what I did in the background for the IT projects that I was working on to become an IT AI engineer from the DevOps background in the IT contracting, I created a delivery pilot framework to put everything together, even my video production process as well. And with the rise of all AI tools inside the Visual Studio in Obsidian, everything becomes a reusable prompt for my own workflow to be able to transform it. So what about the humans, the teams that I got? Humans are great for the taste. That's very, very important. If you are working with a human, you can easily ask, should we pivot this angle? That's a good question to go over it with a human, not with an AI, because it has the taste and it will be able to give you the real-time emotional feedback. I realized the humans at a low energy level are very good at blaming and shaming, and I understood I will be able to leverage. So for your practical use, you can use creative judgment if you have a thick skin and if you are able to learn from it. If you are also thinking about creating a team, don't do this in the beginning of the customer development process. Build it at the end. The company building is an end stage process. Also, right now with all these AI advancements, what you can do it is you can get very easy, fast reviews for your scripts, for your code with the AI. So use those tasks for the AI. Don't go over them with the humans. When a human contractor reviews what I do for the architecture and tests the edge cases, it is 10x faster for anyone to be able to do what I have given you. Use the machines in the unknown stage with the AI. To be reflective on myself, I understood that the feedback is in me. When I create the videos, if nobody is watching, it means I'm getting the feedback. You just need to learn how to read the YouTube numbers, the impressions, click-through rates, and the average view duration. And let's be honest, the market has shifted. The cheese has moved. Between the 2024 and 2025, in IT we have this big recession. I have seen the short-term contracts are off, the borrowing market went down. So my main cash cow as the short-term contracts, I had to turn back and fix everything that I had there to make sure that it is still moving. Because most freelancers and contractors I knew either started working for the government or starting doing the Uber. They either adapted or they disappeared from the marketplace. So my strategy shifted from hire more humans to build systems that scale without constant headcount and without extra costs. And that is a critical question mark for enterprises. They really need to reach there at a time without disappearing from the market. So for the practical use case, I'm automating work that used to be done by virtual assistant I hired from Freelancer.com, Fiverr.com, from Upwork. For the tasks such as reading emails and answering them, doing the job applications. Now I have created templates to be able to do them with N8N, and I have some manual work that I got to do without hiring those teams. For me to be productive, I'm building the top 10 AI courses to teach others how to use this hybrid model as well, being able to use the unknown to the known in real time. But I'm slowing down a bit more and more deliberate. I'm testing the pure AI versus the human guided workflows, such as I'm creating the thumbnails for these videos, and I'm always testing it in the background. I'm measuring the time of the delivery and the consistency per unit. I slow down one video every week. I'm not trying to create a video every single day. I'm looking at the average watch time, click-through rates, and the impressions to make it better. Also, as you mentioned, I worked in multiple markets, so it could be confusing for you a little bit. I thought everybody will become an AI engineer 2 years ago. Then I realized it's not possible. And I realized I need to help other professionals to advance in their careers by using the AI and become smart. So I pivoted from DevOps to AI engineering, and now I help professionals to become smarter using the AI. That is the main value proposition, and I'm working on this with the AI to be able to do the initial iterations and looking at the numbers on YouTube to make sure that if I'm going to do correct direction. I didn't get stuck with the same offering because the world is changing all the time. If I got stuck at DevOps, which was rising at the time 10 years ago, I would have all these egos that are getting attached. I will not be able to ride this AI wave that is coming on right now. So what is the answer? AI or human? Build a hybrid engine. I did it and you should do the same as well. Here is the 3-step framework that you can easily follow. First, I create a plan with the AI and stick with that. It is rational, I am irrational, I will stick with the plan that AI has created. For you to become wiser, you need to know how to execute, when to execute. You need to know unknown is there for you to create. For step 2, this is the critical part where the humans come in. We use the taste and the judgment coming in. That's a good thing, not a bad thing. The blame and shame is a leverage point. You have to embrace it and accept the humans as where they are. That is very, very critical for you. You have to have a high energy to be able to accept what is going on around you. For the last step, use frameworks to be able to capture everything. I created a delivery pilot framework to be able to put everything together to make it sense for myself. So I'm getting all these new projects in and learning to become an engineer, an AI engineer. I'm creating all these courses and the videos and doing my day-to-day work in IBM. I will put everything together in this delivery framework structure. I created this framework. You can go and pull it. It is an easy winner for me. I hope it helps you as well. So the winner is the person who automates rationality and amplifies the human creativity. Not only one of them, use both of them at the same time. That is what I'm doing in the customer discovery at a scale to be able to build a business from this YouTube channel, from the courses, and from the enterprise work that I do. I started to see some numbers moving on YouTube. Not huge numbers, but at least some numbers that are moving. That's a good sign for me to be able to see, okay, there is some feedback here and I know where to look. Because I know your edge isn't choosing between if I only go with AI or if you only go with the humans. Your edge is combining them strategically and capturing the framework so you do not repeat the same errors again and again. I created a repo for this video as well. Go ahead and assess yourself. Go and see if you are on the AI spectrum or if you are on the human spectrum, where you are and what you got to do. Feel free to reach out to the GitHub pages that I created down below, which is free. And I'm putting out everything into these AI courses that you can take for free, and the coupon codes are in the description.